Hello everyone. Say anything to anybody?
Hello.
Well, I bought this blender at Walmart for 20 bucks and I will get frozen spinach, broccoli, there's some coconut milk in there. I looked at protein powder. The cheapest protein powder was like 50 bucks and it was crap. So I'm going without protein powder. Anybody who reads the book? Fountain number 1. Yeah, on Saturday and Sunday I usually do not go to, see, Benta. This one actually, I did see this one on the listing sheet, and this one is similar to the one that I walked through. Oh, good house number. They want 21 million pesos for this, which is over $1 million. And it has a small little grassy area. But there's a lot of money in Mexico City, man. You know, you figure it's like Washington, D.C. It's where the power of the country is. Well, somebody's not happy. So I tend to do things like this, avoid the crowds. Not a big crowd fan. There you go. Somebody hanging their flag out. With these type of properties, I mean, I love to look at the gates and the doors they have. So it's very nice. It's just a very nice neighborhood. Okay, this fountain number 2 from the book. It's not a lot of traffic back here, and it's why these locations were used for the book and hopefully for the movie. That'd be cool. So I just got my coffee at the OXXO, but I just wanted to point out, see this woman under the umbrella. You'll see this all over Mexico. Morning, everybody. So you'll see this all over Mexico right behind me, where, you know, people want to make some extra money and they get out on the street. Sometimes they'll use their car just out of the back of their car. Sometimes they'll just set up on the street. Sometimes they'll be on a bicycle and ride around, or they'll have a wheelbarrow and push stuff. Sometimes it's just on their back. And you'll see people at events where it's everywhere, and it's what I've been saying for years about Mexico and China. Now, do you see that in the U.S.? You do occasionally. Like, you know where I saw it a lot is when I was living in New Hampshire. There are a couple Trump rallies, and there were vendors out everywhere selling shirts and hats and water and food, and like a concert almost. Like this guy over on the corner right there, right? See him? This bicycle right there, and of course you have delivery people as well on bicycles and mopeds and motorcycles, like this guy in back of me there. Look at his back. These are some big boys, and these are not even as big as the dogs that I describe in my book. Grand Danesa, see? Yeah, okay. Great Danes, obviously. Now, I've heard that Great Danes can be very unfriendly animals, but these guys are probably too tired. They probably think they're getting a snack. You getting a snack? Un caballo. Yeehaw! Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo se llamas?
Julián y Vicenta. Julián y Vicenta.
Julián y Vicenta.
¿Cuál es Julián? ¿Tan chamaco?
Este es su mujer.
Sí.
Yeah, yeah. Más pequeña.
5 años.
¿Ellos tienen papecitas o perrocitas? No.
Están castrados.
Oh, okay. Well, that's too bad.
Pero no tuvieron una camada.
You can ride them home. Hello again. So anyways, in the book that I wrote, I talk about a couple scenes that have to do with thinking about life. One was a story about a father who gave his son a gift for his birthday one time, and he gave a set of marbles, large set of marbles, and an apparatus. It's a long, involved story, but basically the gist of it was he instructed his son at the end of every day to take one of the marbles from the piece of artwork he had made and put it into another piece, and that would signify, you know, as the marbles became fewer and fewer, that you're basically taking a day of your life and it's gone forever. Gone forever. And we don't know how many days we have left, especially in this world. You know, all those people who took the jabs, or, you know, people who, you know, there's just a million things that could go wrong and shorten your life. And as we see, the life expectancy is dropping in the United States. I saw an estimate that by 2025 that the life expectancy in the United States will drop to 63 years old because of everything that's going on. Is it going to happen? Time will tell. But the whole point is, and people consider me wishy-washy on this, but yeah, I do my best. Try not to tell people what to do, because it's their life, not mine. I truly believe in the principle of free choice and free will. And all I try to do is I try to expose whoever watches my videos or reads whatever I write that they should investigate Jesus Christ. Because if you read the Bible, if you read some of these verses, I don't see how somebody wouldn't find something in the Bible to give them inspiration and guidance and help them deal with the stress and the uncertainty of life. And in my opinion, it really boils down to the following. We're all going to die. We know that. And so, with that known, we know that our time here is limited. I mean, when I was younger, I really didn't understand death, but when I lost my mother, you know, that changed everything. That was an eye-opener, man. And I knew, you know, and you know, there was a high probability she was probably going to die because she had cancer. And I'll tell you, I still talk to her every day. I still tell her how much I love her. And I told her that when she was alive, too, so your memory's not gone, Mom. Never be forgotten as long as I'm around. My father, too, I love him. And I think of friends and other family members who are not here anymore. It gets pretty lonely, I'll tell you. Because I don't know about, yeah, is it easy to find acquaintances? Sure, but are there really a lot of people you can trust out there who, if you're in a jam, you can pick up the phone or send an email and say, hey, I need help, and you know they're going to be there? I encourage everybody, you know, to really think about this. I mean, we're human beings. We're imperfect creatures. We know very little. Our brain is of very finite size. Can only cram so much in there. So, none of us walked with Jesus Christ. None of us can say for sure that we saw him perform miracles. We have to take it on faith. We have to basically believe that this is real. And I still contend that there's no downside to believing in Jesus Christ. If you read about him, he is a good person to emulate. He's a good teacher. And if I'm wrong, I didn't lose anything. However, if I choose to believe in nothing or believe in, you know, that this life is the only thing there is and I'm going to do whatever it takes to make this life the happiest life and most successful life at the expense of doing right, and I'm wrong, that's an eternity of payment. I'm not prepared to make that. So, and again, it's like with all of these things, we will eventually find out one way or the other, whether we're cognizant of it or we're not, whether it comes to believing in certain things or not believing. But you should really take the time while you have time, because even if you've committed horrible crimes, as long as you're still on this earth, you have the ability to ask for forgiveness and try to do better. And that's all we can do, is if we make a mistake, we try to improve. Instead of saying, well, it's too late for me, I'm going to go out with a blaze of glory. Or I really don't care anymore. All right, my 2 cents for the day. Peace. These guys never get a chance to be in the water. All the humans are in them. Well, I've never seen this before at this park. They're setting up some sort of exposition. Something about the Yucatan, I think, from what I've seen, with the photos and the type of stuff that is in these. It definitely looks like a trade show, right? Different booths. You can see hats and trinkets. And I see letters there. It looks like that spells Yucatan. See at the very end, I see Y-A-T and a C. Okay. Yucatan's all right. I like it there. Too hot for me, though. Another beautiful day in Mexico City. CDMX, Ciudad de Mexico. This is the time of the day you do not want to ride a colectivo. Unless you're at the very first stop.